Aussie Diaries.
So after a few months in Margaret River, we were back in Perth. We did have some money in our pockets again, but only 3 weeks left in Australia. We did have the option here to go up into Asia, where our money would go a bit further and we could tick off a few countries on our way back home. But it didn't feel right leaving Australia after a year and not experiencing the other cities and coasts it had to offer. So we booked flights over to the east to see some sights and hopefully meet up with our friends. But before we could leave Western Australia, there was still one place we needed to visit. After passing this harbour every day for work and heading into the city, it was pretty cool to finally be on a boat leaving the harbour, heading for Rottnest Island. Rottnest, or Rotto as the Aussies would say, is a small island just off of Fremantle, with one hotel, perfect empty beaches and some famous inhabitants, the Quokka. This small marsupial is only found in this part of Western Australia, but thriving quite happily here on Rottnest Island. The best way to get around the island is by bike, as there are no cars here. There is a bus route, but the bike allows you to go to spots away from the busy bus stops and lets you explore for yourself. After getting our bikes, we headed for the shops and we saw our first quokka. So unbelievably cute. But there are plenty more of those to come, so we were off cycling around the island. The quokkas had been very chilled and didn't really care about the people too much. And with these signs everywhere, I assumed they were just a bit shy and for us humans to leave them alone to do their own thing. But as we stopped to check them out, a mother and her baby came bounding straight to us. They were confident and very comfortable with us. And with them being that cute, there was just no way I wasn't going to stroke that furry booty. That's not our rubbish, by the way, and we did pick it up. But there they go, hopping back into the bush. And we were off as well, back on the bikes and heading to one of the many beautiful beaches. Cycle, quokkas, beach, repeat. It was a full day of that and it was awesome. So Rotto had been amazing. It really had, and well worth the ferry and bike hire price. We should have done this sooner. It had been a perfect day and we'd cycled around pretty much the whole island. And it's still one of my fondest memories of our whole trip, to be honest. But we are now coming to the end of our time here in WA, with flights to Melbourne booked and Byron Bay and Sydney lined up. Stay tuned for those adventures, and I'll see you next time.